Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great privilege to introduce to you the finest underwater film ever made, One More Swim, where you get to see them swim around and eject your rigs. We're about to make history. I've got it feeling real with my water. UK 50 caught underwater, then a UK 60, and then we're going to drop the mic and walk off. This is the mighty Avenue, massive carp in here. Not many, it's a 10 fish a year syndicate. Oh.
Why are we doing this?
It's cold, it's horrible.
I think if the wind dropped, it would freeze over.
You know, it's really horrible when everyone else has left the lake. We wanted a snow carp, so look, Snow, if you're going to come down, at least do it properly. It's like a scene out of the film Everest. Let it snow, we are absolutely mental. What sort of prick goes fishing in the snow, mate? The greater the risk, the bigger the reward. Get back in your little seat and pipe down. Look, that looks like he's going to take it. Oh my God, look at that. Whoa. Has anyone ever put that out on your film?
No.
No, that's right, because we're about to make history. I have not, for a very long time, seen someone catch a carp in the snow.
Oh yeah, it's a once a year fish. It's an incredible fish, yeah.
42.3. 4.23, baby. That's unreal, mate. What a UK carp as well. Professor Willan has taught us more.
Play, that's the best capture I've ever seen.
Yeah. What? Oh my God, nearly foul hooked it. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God, he's pulled the zig down. You couldn't make it up. Lukey's gone out to just check the cameras. Insane if it happens.
No way. How?
How the is that not gone? Ladies and gents, all of you when you're fishing and you think nothing's happening, this is going on.
Look at that comment.
Look at them all. Mate, Rob, there's like 80 million clips on this rod today. I don't know what they're up to. What are you up to, carp?
I placed the sick on top of them, almost on top of them.
Oh, that could be the 60.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It could be.
Oh my Lord, mate.
no way.
That looks big. That looks really big.
It's bigger than your first one. No.
Wow.
Unbelievable. There's people that wait a lifetime to catch what you've just done.
We hope you enjoy it. And of course that you learn something, because that is what we're here for.
Yes! I am so happy to be here. I'm so excited. I've actually this morning, I've wet myself already once, you know, just before these guys go and wet themselves when they dive down. This is the mighty Avenue, a very historic lake that's going to become even more historic in Great British fishing. It's a syndicate lake, massive carp in here. Not many, it's a 10 fish a year syndicate, but we have the true privilege of being able to come here and attempt with these awesome guys and girls to make an underwater film. We have my two equivalents of Flipper the Dolphin. Human
bait boats.
Human bait boats. This is amazing. You can tell I'm excited. I'm always excited, but I'm really excited on this occasion. How's that for your intro?
Well, what we actually need is, we have the human bait boats, of course, but we need a human thermometer
Thermometer.
to
okay.
measure the water temperature, Ali. So I think we...
Take me in there, yeah? No, I'm not known for my swimming, you know, as you can...
It's just head forward, Ali.
As you can see, my body shape is, not made. It's made more for wrestling than swimming. I'm very excited. I'd like to go and get set up. Can we go and get set up? Stay tuned for this crazy journey with my Dutch friends.
The Avenue, a very well-known lake that holds some of the biggest carp in the UK. We checked the weather in the Unifish weather app, and then we set up at swim 15.
Yesterday, we got here early, flew the drone, big fish.
Yeah, and was there a particular area like, because
Yes.
you've got, obviously you know a fair bit about the lake with regards to the central bar that runs along there.
The gravel bars, that is exactly where the fish were. They were on top of the bar, and the guys went in the water, they swam around the lake, and they found fish in a couple of areas, but most of the big fish were hanging around on those bars in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, they love that, don't they? Also, you've got to think about it, this time of year now, as they're starting to wake up, they're trying to clear their body of stuff, so that the gravel on them bars, have you seen it on a lot of your stuff? They go and rub to, they'll be using them to, when we filmed the TV show here, we filmed in September, and they love that bar. but probably for different reasons, you know, shallow water and yeah. Were they that way, to the left a bit?
No, to the middle of the lake.
That
Ali.
side of the
Yeah.
bar, right, yeah,
So-
because we found a lot of them on that area.
I saw a few over there as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you go one left, one right.
So in terms of the live camera, where do you think they should go?
They're very intelligent fish in here. They're cautious of anglers' lines, and irrespective of how the bait got to the bottom of the lake, they are still masters of their environment with regards to fishing line. So yeah, spread betting. I would always spread bet in this time of year as well. If I was in a normal fishing situation and I could scope an area out, that's what I'd do. Try a few different spots, because you're not trying to come here to catch 20 carp. You're trying to come here to catch 1 or 2 in a session.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and that
yeah,
is
yeah,
an amazing achievement.
It's starting to rain now.
I'll get a jacket on, get some kit. I need to get my fishing kit out now and get rocking and rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Let's go.
All right, cool.
The first impression was quite blue actually, because the lake is quite blue. And it was pretty clear, and we saw a lot of fish on the drone, so I thought, piece of cake.
Okay, there's a lot more coming onto the bar now. Look,
Oh, wow.
but this is the middle of the bar. And that's a massive fish.
Yeah, I love the drone.
All right, Ellie. Okay, islands, bar, bar, bar.
Yeah, I like. That's quite. Yeah, and where are we?
There, right there.
Okay. So when I fished here before, I
Yeah.
caught fish here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So left hand, as we look left side, that opening, that
Yeah.
gateway between the two bars.
Where I
is
see most fish is this one. That's the bottom. So you
Yeah,
can
yeah, of course,
see
yeah.
all these clear spots. That's probably moved by fish because
right. Yeah, that's it. Got it.
right on the bar. And what they're doing, they go from the left of the bar to the right of the bar, and they move over the top, and they swim along the bank, move over the top, swim along the bank.
Yeah. If we can get on this slopey area, like there, see where it just looks like it's coming out a little bit. Small point of gravel from the main bar, like somewhere there on the right, the seam, the edge, presenting them on nice, clean, exposed bottom. Without the sediment, we'll get them going as mad as possible. So, yeah.
I poked it with my finger, couldn't go through it, so
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, but at least.
Ah, this is
it's-
good.
I do have a feeling, Ali, that I already saw the biggest fish in the lake.
On that spot, yeah?
Yeah.
To the right, that way.
The end of the second bar.
Yeah. Come on, man, stop teasing me. This is
Yeah.
like the worst bout of foreplay I've ever seen.
The goal from our underwater projects is to help you all learn what the carp do in different situations.
Very different to the underwater filming I've done in the past. I've got to watch where I walk in with all these cables. The guys are about to now, my human bait boats, are about to now take the cameras out to the spots. Are you ready, Flipper 1, Flipper 2?
Of course we're ready. Ready to get the live cam in.
Yeah, I'm buzzing to see this. So will I get to sit? I can go and watch you.
You can have your chair, you know, have a beer or something.
I don't drink beer.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Have a cup
Coke
of
Zero. You don't get a body like this drinking beer, my
True
friend.
that.
Do you know what I mean?
True that.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll get off these cables because I'm no good stood on cables. That little seam of gravel that looked like it comes away as a little protrusion from the bar this way, that looks exciting. Would a camera be facing like this way and the rig will be coming up the side of it?
Because we want the sun in our back.
Well,
This here.
if we have the bar
Right,
like
right.
this,
Yeah, nice.
we should consider the sun as well. So the sun has to come from behind the camera to have the most epic footage.
Yeah.
So we have to take that into account, obviously.
Yep. Go on, boys. No more of this small talk. Let's get on with the big walk, yeah, or the big swim. There are moments in your fishing life where there are no words to summarise the level of adrenaline running through my veins, and this is one of them. I'm buzzing. I hope it lives up to the expectations I'm currently feeling.
So you watch them swimming and floundering.
Yeah, you steady your cameras, please, lads. Nice one. Crazy.
Okay, Ellie, you want to see this?
Yeah.
The divers are now coming towards the fish. So
Look at this, Gab.
Look at that.
Come here.
That is a whole shoal of fish, and they're right on the bar. So now we're gonna see how the fish react. There's one really close to them. you see that? It's like literally a meter away. Right in front of his head. You see that?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
That was
I can
literally
see,
like
that's
this far away from the diver's face.
Oh.
Over your heads.
over my head. Oh, yep. Don't get it caught in William's hair.
Look, in between them.
Yeah.
Literally in
That's
between them.
amazing, yeah. Totally not bothered.
Oh, don't pull
That's
that.
how inquisitive they
Yeah,
are.
'cause
They don't
it's
spook
attached
off
to
at
the
all.
other end, so-
They don't spook off at all.
And suddenly, I finally saw some movement. I saw 4 carp swimming away, and I had my GoPro with me, so I pressed it on as fast as I can. But the carp were already gone. So I swam a couple of meters further, and I saw a big rock on the ground, and there were 2 other carp on the ground there, lying there just passively. We thought, yeah, this is the perfect place to start.
They said that they've seen a hole where there were lots of carp lying in, a gravel hole.
Just sitting there. In
Like-
an alcove, well, like where they fed and cleaned, bored it out. A borehole.
We have
call it a
shots of it.
We call it a borehole, like a mussel crater. You'll notice with me, you'll see a change in character. I go quiet when I'm really in fishing mode for a bit. Yeah, while I get into zone. That's I suppose that's how fishing changes my character. Like I go serious for a bit, and then I'm crazy when I get a bite, but I'm putting the game face on. Look, can you just zoom out to see the bar? Like the whole...
It's on the 3rd bar now because that's where all the fish are.
Yeah.
So here you can clearly see the 1st bar, 2nd bar and 3rd bar, and
Yeah.
they are now in the middle of the 3rd bar because that's where most of the fish were,
And then we can always move the live camera at any point if we want to come into the middle of the...
of course.
Yeah.
So the smoke is coming up from the guys, yeah? Stirring up the...
Yes. Yeah, that's the clay. The clay really dissolves in the water and makes these clouds. It takes a little bit of time to
Settle.
dissolve, yeah, to settle, but it will become clear again. But what's your first reaction, Ali, to what you see so far?
My first reaction is really encouraging that we've found the carp and where they are. My second reaction is just purely thinking about tactics, you know, how much bait to put in. I feel like these fish are gonna be stimulated very quickly with the type of bait you use, but you can't, you know, I'm also interested to see with us using natural baits mixed with normal bait, if you like, what nuisance fish activity there is. I'm really fascinated. It's just, there's loads of things going through my head.
So this is where we located the camera. This is Jeffrey recording, obviously.
Oh, wow. I did move quite quick. That one did quite quickly.
Yeah, they were swimming away. The second one over here, it was laying down.
He's sleeping, sleeping.
And there were a couple of more carp when I arrived, but I was...
Oh, they are spooking though. They do move away from you, don't they? You can't get right up to them, can you?
We cannot tickle them.
Weed, sediment. There's our little gravel spot.
With a big rock. The
Look at the
camera
big
is
rock.
placed next to the rock.
And then we're gonna take 2 rods to that spot, yeah?
If you want to.
Yeah, take 2 rods to that spot so we can have them side by side.
Comparison.
Yeah. We can fish 2 different hook baits and then the loose feed. Right, here we go. Time to get. This is part of getting dressed for me, aka making your bait. This is the bait concoction. So this is what I would call my best dancing shoes. In here we have cell boilies, the local boilie if you like, which is called Simply Red, chopped down. Then we have the same bait again in boilie crumb, cold pressed pellet, okay? Then we have also taken the soil from the worms, riddled off. We then have chopped handfuls of Dendrobina worms fresh. That is in there. We've added some maize and then we've added some lake water. So it's lovely and mulchy and will grip together lovely. And that will mean the particles absorb all of the juices from the worms, okay? And to that, all we've got to do is add a little bit of maggot like this, in with a mix, and there you go. That is my opening attire for this expectational journey of life. Look, it's important. Look. Get the earthy. By the way, at the moment, Jeffrey's doing press-ups in the background while we do this. So that swimming in freezing temperatures wasn't enough for him. And now he's doing press-ups, which I think is extremely entertaining. I like it. That's half a kilo.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Yeah. It's half
Big
a kilo.
fish in here, Ali. Come on, we need to set the record.
Yeah, but it doesn't, it's more we're creating a feature. And yeah, a little bit past the camera, a little bit, you know, Let's get them interested. But we're going to have this big juicy bunch of worms on there that they're going to be like, well, what is that? Yeah. Right, okay, let's get some rigs tied. So look at that. That's serious. Has anyone ever put that out on your film?
No.
No, that's right, because we're about to make history. Yeah? That is all about freedom, big bunch, and I know you're looking at that thinking, wow, will something seriously take it? Wait and see. 6.5, 7 inches. Let me see how accurate. I'm gonna actually measure it. It's 7.5. That's a nice guess, right?
Yeah, it's bigger than you thought.
It's bigger than I thought.
Not many men can say that.
Wow! Here's another character in our film. This is the mighty Harry Hales, and you may have seen me mention him in some of my social media when showing you the worm rig, because the worm rig is the one that Harry first ever showed me, and he is son of Rob, and Harry is basically Harry Houdini. He knows every single scale and every single fish in this lake. So if he can't recognise them, no one can. I know it might take away the mystery, but you've grown up here, haven't you?
Yeah. I've seen the fish grow as well, so yeah, I think you've got a great chance. You've got the best lads in the game as well, taking your rigs out for you, so no pressure.
Yeah.
Make the most of it and catch a big one.
Yeah. I think in these conditions, one carp would be meteoric success on an underwater camera in a few days. A gooed up hook bait, basically any boilie I own as a hook bait has goo, and look at that. Natural meets boilie, perfect. So that'd be my right hand rod. Just checking the line.
That's fantastic.
That's what you call a right old tickle. We're about to make history. UK 50 caught underwater, then a UK 60, and then we're going to drop the mic and walk off. All blank. It's going to go one way or another, this. Yeah, if I caught a UK 60, I'm going straight in.
Yeah?
Yeah, straight in. You can't not get in the water. It's an ice bath, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Then don't ask me for any measurements, Kenyon. By the way, this is my friend Gabby, who's one of the most important people behind the scenes whenever I'm filming. Yeah, they're dropping they're just dinking the rigs about. Will they go down and pick it up? And right, I can see there.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's
Oh.
fantastic.
It's
It
going to
looks
come.
brilliant.
Yeah.
And now they're filming the
They're
rigs.
filming the rigs. Just pick it up. That's it. Oh, that's better. How's that setting? Setting nice. That worm rig.
Ah, perfect. So he's now, I think, gonna bait up. And normally they bring the container in the picture.
Yeah.
And then they open the container, so you
He's
can
still
see
trying
how
to sort.
come-
Oh, he's clearing that pop up. Oh, yeah, that's not. Oh, yeah, nice and gentle. That's it.
That's
there you
it,
go.
Ali.
Yeah.
That is what we wanted.
got you boys. Got you boys. We've got you boys. We've got you boys.
This is perfect. So he's now baiting up.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Look. Is the chopped worm coming down?
Yeah.
All the pellet.
Soil. The
Ooh,
soil's
there-
coming. Look at
there
that
it's coming.
soil.
There it's
Oh. We're feeling good. Confidence in the camp is very high at the minute. Even though we are in very cold water conditions, we're excited. As you would be when you're staring at rigs with carp not that far away. Very big carp. 2 rods at the ready.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
I'm impressed.
That's wicked.
Yeah, superb.
Yeah, it's
God,
5
yeah.
minutes and it's crystal clear again.
Oh, you want to see the worms? Oh, God, look at that. Oh, I love it.
All right, so we did the first two, so now you know how we do it, so you can do the third one, obviously.
What I think I might do is just hang out with 2 rods for a while, and just see what the activity's like. Yeah, and then maybe when you guys are chilling out, I might swim a third out myself.
Yeah, when we're gone.
Yeah. I'm happy to do that. I'll probably just take it about 2 foot out with some waders on. And drop it down there. You never know. You know, they say don't neglect the margin.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. But
Nice and dirty.
I'm not going to need them in the margins, no.
Oh, yeah.
You get,
You have
I've never had feet this big. You know what they say about a man with big flippers, don't you?
Yeah. They have big socks.
Love it. Right, I'll put them to the side of the rod. Drop the rig. He's picked it up again. He's dropped it. He got hooked He got hooked and dropped it. Hooked it. Oh, he's hooked. I dropped it again. No, he's hooked. Is he hooked?
He's dropped it.
He's dropped it.
They're ripping all the worms out of it.
He's grabbing it and then dropping it. And that's exactly why I said we've got the 2 imitation worms on as security, because they've pulled the real ones off. So we're left with those. So we were still fishing. You're still getting a bite on that from a carp, but they got rid of the good ones, the real ones. But no perch. I don't know what he was doing. I think maybe they're dancing with excitement. Definitely dancing with excitement. If I was a perch, I would be dancing with excitement with the bait that's out there. Well, there's no carp there yet, so my plan would be to increase the amount of bait now. 5, 6, 7 big spoms of bait out there on the rod and in the area, like a little bit left and right, so that they don't just localise around the hook bait. They're able to, they're being kept busy over a wider area. That's because it is so attractive, everything is coming into the swim. So you've got more chance of bringing carp in. You need to bait regularly, you need to bait little and often, you need to keep the bait going in, because it will get whittled down. It's if you're going to go for it, we're not going to change direction yet, way too early. We're going to keep hustling. It's so cool watching him. He's just grabbing the bait bucket. He's laid the rig down, I think temporarily, while he opens the bucket lid, which is a duty in itself out there, to get it stabilised and then start getting the bait out. I think he's going to start spreading bait past the camera, so towards that shore, and then do a similar thing past the camera to the left. So if you're looking at the area left and right, and also obviously a fair bit. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, it's a lot of baity.
You reckon that's enough?
It's hard to say until it settles. Yeah, spread the area just to, don't localise it. I mean, I found the best method in spring, if you're fishing, say, a margin or an area or a bar, anything with a feature, is to get the fish moving up and down and looking, and then you've got some localised feed, but it's better for them to be picking and moving along. But it's how active they are. You don't want to go too wide at the moment because of the water temperature. It is low. You know, this is depths of winter weather, basically. But it's already interesting. Like challenge 1, overcome perch. Like for example, Rob, who owns the lake, when he feeds here, he feeds in a strip up the bar pretty much, in his boat, straight down the middle.
Way more spread.
Yeah, so the fish are used to swimming along that bar and eating. So, but at the same time, it's to create that tight area with a spom would take some work to be like perfectly accurate like that all of the time. So we'll see, that's the magic of it. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it being tight for now. But I suspect fresh area of bait and lines that the fish would just drift off for the time being. But we'll see. We might see a carp before the end of the day. On camera. You get out, get a hot shower. Well, it's just pixelated now, completely. It's end of filmable light. Gone.
Right, Luke, we're close to the end of the day, so I think it's time to get all the spy cameras out of the lake.
Yeah, let's do it and see if we have seen any carp in the water.
Do you have special spy cam music?
Music?
Yeah,
We'll
like
You're the music guy.
dun, dun, dun. Spy, roll the spy cam footage. We're gonna try a couple of different things tomorrow. So yeah, we're just checking the spy cams. So this is tree cam.
It is.
Let's have a look under.
This is under the trees, and this is quite hard over here, the area, and this is like the
shelf of the island.
trench.
This was a bonus day anyway. We weren't even going to expect to be getting to fish that much today. Is this under the tree?
It is, and it's a gorgeous fish.
Look at that.
Two
of them. I told you they'd be there, didn't I? I told Rob wouldn't believe it. He's just left, and I was like, there you go. I told you there was more carp to see. I can smell it. You can smell it. It's Willen and Kenyon. They're the carp. Look at these two, Rob, Island Cam.
The left one is massive.
Maybe it's the mix.
But this is a good one.
That's a good fish, mate. That's a big shovel. And his fat mate behind him. They're off the bottom, mate. They're just swimming off the bottom. 2, 3, what's that, 2 foot off the bottom? Gods of the underwater cameras, spy cams. See you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, where we shall go again.
The next day was a full moon and we were curious to see how it would affect the carp's behavior. So we're having a great time with Ali and Gabi on the bank, but so far we have seen not many carp, but we know out of experience it can literally switch on in a minute. So the guys are ready to go in the water, Ali. What is your plan for today?
So-
what are you going to do different?
Well, today we are going to firstly move positions because yesterday all of our eggs were in one basket away from the centre of the lake to the right where we saw some early fish on the drone. I would rather avoid sometimes where you see them at one point on the drone and look for just focusing in staggered area, which was like my initial feeling. So we're going to fish 4 rods. One out to the bar where I actually caught a personal best last time we filmed here on Grand Fishing Adventure. The right one is going to go in the swim next door on the Zig, which is where I caught a 53 pounder in the same method. So it's quite funny. It's similar, like reliving it, but a completely different time of year. Then we're going to try a short rod in close here, see if the fish come under the lines.
Yeah.
If they do at all, it's interesting. I don't think they will, but if they do, it'd be fascinating.
There's a shallow bar here and I've seen some fish moving over it, so it's definitely worth placing an underwater camera there.
Yeah, and that'll be a live cam, and then we go left rod under the island where we saw some sightings. Trees, cold weather. They love being around there. So again, that's going to be another short zig. So we've got 2 on the bottom, 2 on zigs. Short zigs, which is probably, if you held a gun to my head, my #1 method for this time of year, with swimming around and looking, but not really feeding hard on the bottom. So I think if we get a bite, it's on a zig.
Okay. So Ali is coming up with new tactics on new spots and we will see what happens.
That is my little mini zig that I love using. So it is, in English money, we call it probably 2.5 foot. I don't know what that converts to in centimetres. Let's call it 70 centimetres.
I think it is around 70.
Yeah, so we'll go about 70 centimetres. The idea is to catch the fish that are cruising quite low to the bottom, but not on the bottom, with no intention to feed on the bottom. But you might just annoy one as it swims past and sees this, a little bit like early natural food in the early part of the year. Very simple, but that is one of my #1 methods for this time of year, when it's cold and horrible and you don't think you're going to catch anything. And that little fella there, look, going to come from one more cast called a Zig Zombie. We deserve a record-breaking carp just for these guys swimming out there. Unbelievable. That's literally where the exact spot I've caught my biggest carp ever from the UK on this lake as well. On that method, and he's putting it where I thought I put it, because I cast it and felt it down to try to get it halfway down the slope of the bar. Yeah, I've got to keep warm, bless them. Well, the sun is coming out, that's lovely. Good news, because the live cam we have placed, or shall I say Luke has placed, beautifully on the slope on the left-hand side of the channel between 2 bars, facing from left to right, correct?
Yeah.
And we're going to put the rig just halfway down the slope, because the fish, the area where we had the live cam yesterday, nothing's been eaten, so we're going to use very minimal bait, maximum attraction. That is carp on the top of the bar. There you go, look out there. That's carp. And you are near there, aren't you? Where that fish is blown is where you've put the live cam. Put one of the Revive bait orbs with chopped worm and paste and stuff inside it. just there, because anyway, if the we know that rod's resilient then. If the perch are picking it up and messing around with it, doesn't matter, we can leave it. It perseveres, even when the battalion of sergeants have come into town. Anyway, enough of this small talk, let's get that rod out. Here he is. Oh, there comes the rig. Here he comes. You're holding the lead, yeah? So it looks like, yeah. So this one's going where we spied some very big carp on the spy cams yesterday evening. We assessed the height that they were swimming at. We had a nice debate about it. I said 2 feet. You guys said 1 foot, 1.5 feet. Yeah.
Look who's here.
I know, sorry I'm late. I had to find my fanciest socks. They're not as schmexy as Allie's, but you know, girls gotta try to compete.
What more cast in conjunction with sealskins? So we're going to put the worm out again, and we're going to go close, that spot in close that the other live cam is on, and we'll put the worms, because they're so visible, and just a handful of bait over the top on this close spot. Let's see.
Before there was a rig on the spot, a pike dominated the view of the live camera on the L bar, the closest rod. And Jeffrey got the worm rig in position with some bait around it. Ali got the second zig rig ready so Luke and Jeffrey could place it in the middle of the lake, also in front of an underwater camera.
4 rods. We've got chances. What is this live? Is this live cam, yeah?
It is.
Oh!
That's the carp.
That's a carp right near. Oh! We're going to catch on a zig, mate. That is well off the. That is on the surf.
Yeah.
We've seen a fish this morning up, blow, high off the water, swirl on top of the bar.
Wow, Willem.
Look at all these. Come and have a look at these.
It's just a whole school of perch suddenly.
Where did the cloud come? Yeah,
The perch that just came through,
No way.
they just came in from the right
Big pack of sergeants.
and then scared off.
Can you play that back?
He's just
Here he is again.
I've got one pike chasing the other now.
When you went,
Hey, hey.
when you went through that gap.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
Very
3
small.
carp. Oh, look at him.
Wow. We've come to a really, a really, really tough place.
I think also the boys are convinced that the fish are on the other side of the lake where we're not fishing, where the other guys are fishing.
I
And
don't
'cause-
think so.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Where do you think they are?
I think they're everywhere.
You think they're everywhere?
Yeah.
'Cause-
And that's why
yeah.
you don't see them, because it's March and they start splitting up and cruising around.
Yeah.
Unless proven otherwise, it's their reaction to photosynthesis and light this time of year. Definitely. I'm a big moon, and on the fishing app
And someone did
today
catch
is
a fish last night.
100% fishing efficiency today.
Yeah?
So yeah, that's what the moon app says. Our one trump card of giving them some natural bait shows that even on a lake that doesn't see much bait like that, it's not enough to turn them on when they're not even in that mood,
Yeah. Is the air pressure going to change later in the week?
I believe, was there a little drop due by Thursday?
Yeah.
It's already pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The clouds are low. One
Yeah.
just touched my head. one went through my eye.
So I often joke that I have the best job in carp angling. And Ali asked me today, but are you a carp angler?
Do you fish, Kenyon? You say you don't fish, do you? But you
No, I
must.
never
You've got
said
so
that.
much. You
I
do
never
fish.
said that. I
But
said
you got so much knowledge.
When I started doing this with Willem, it was very much his hobby. But it was a huge part of his life. And if you love someone, then you embrace the different parts of their life and you go along with it. And I'm so grateful 5.5 years later that this is what we can do for work, then you can't help but learn a lot. So I think it does surprise people when they realize, oh, Kenyon actually knows a couple things.
I love it. No, I liked it. I liked it yesterday when you were challenging me. I know it might be not a sense of time. I liked it yesterday. You were challenging me and questioning me about the bait amount.
I did. Everyone was
love
gone.
that.
I was like, Ali, can I play the devil's advocate?
It's a nice approach to the sentence, but you could cut the devil's advocate part out and just come in hard next time. That was good. I like that.
No,
I
that's
like
good.
being challenged. It's good.
I get to catch huge fish, and I am constantly in a classroom with the best anglers in the world, but I am also incredibly grateful for this wonderful life that I have and the amazing job that I enjoy doing.
And look at these eyes. Go zoom in on them eyes. Look at the state of them. They are horrendously funny. Look.
Hold on. I'll be back.
This is a month straight. A month straight without even a morning off work. George Clooney, you ain't got shit on me, brother. You're really cold, aren't you, Luke? Oh, look at that pikey. Swam right past it. He's at the right height. Oh, it's nearly hit his tail.
We got some footage.
Oh, nice. Have a look.
Oh, the first carp, it was too high.
Made your arms too long.
We are not far off, man, being perfect with that. Look at that. And the longer it's out there, I think the less effective it gets. So I think giving it a little polish. Let's take 6 inches off, yeah? No one likes to lose 6 inches, but we can, how many centimetres is that? Anyway, how about these? Look, we've got eye patches on. Have you ever seen a carp angler catch with eye patches on with a zig in March? Because if it happens, we told you we would make history, and we have, yeah? Eye patches. Right, let's do it, yeah? Let's do it. I'm gonna shorten that. That's what we needed. A little bit of fuel, a little bit of wind in our sails.
If we show up somewhere and we have immediate success, the only thing that we can tell you guys is we did this and it worked. But 9 times out of 10 in real life, that's just not how things go. And we want you guys to learn from everything we're producing.
I did not know that the fish were moving with a water temperature of 4 degrees. And that surprised me quite a lot.
I reckon that is pretty much the depth them big fish are coming at. Think of a 50-pounder, I would say a 50-pounder is like that in depth. None of them were touching the bottom, so they were swimming at somewhere, I would say, between there and there. That should be...
Exactly. Luke is calling it the champagne rig because you promised us champagne if we catch a 50-pounder.
I'll get you more than champagne.
Come on, let's get it in.
Honestly, I think if I could catch a carp with these eye patches on, like, that is seriously cool. I want him to put some tiger nut goo out into the column of water out there as well, just because we've got a few hours left of daylight, and we just want to see if we can. I really believe in that particular one in really cold water to just stimulate them to come and have a look. That particular one, I always get asked what's the best goo, but I found that as loose feed. Yeah, get it in there. Yeah, drink a bit. Yeah, oh, you don't need to entice me. I eat anything. What are you laughing at? Can you stop causing line twists for me, please, as well? Luke, I said, like maybe like a teaspoon. That's a really empty bottle of goo. You know, that's what we call that in the UK, taking the law into your own hands. Stroke desperation. I like it. Right, let's do the other rod. Come on, human bait boat.
Ali, there is a lot of carp in that corner.
Yeah, where the guy is, yeah?
A lot of carp here.
Yeah?
So where Luke is now is a long way from there.
Don't worry, mate. They're gonna swim round. They're moving around. That's the main thing, that they're just moving a lot. I think the worst thing you can do is try to chase them around now. You're better off putting them in honey holes you know are good, and they're gonna come past organically, which is here.
We're in the honey hole now.
That area, that middle strip, that's where all my money would go on. At least the perch have never come back, have they, today?
No.
Just move the zig a little bit, the left-hand zig that was under the island. Get my human bait boat to swim it slightly to the right. Just bring it this way. All focusing around those bars, the epicenter. We've come to a mega lake, but it's one of those ones that doesn't give up its jewels easily, but we've come at a really tough time. So, you know what, if we catch one from here, irrespective of size, underwater in March, oh, that'd be such an achievement. It's nice when the sun's out, you know, you sort of forget about what time of year it is. Get that vitamin D starts coming through. I mean, even Luke's warm now, you know. But fish, oh, wow. You guys will be like bouncing back to Holland. Like they'll swim back to Holland. One more swim, baby, one more swim. The new brand. We'd have to call this film One More Swim.
It's almost the end of the day, the sun is setting, and before Ali is reeling in the rods, we still have some underwater footage to show him.
So, pike.
Okay.
Quite close to the sea.
Oh, it hits its tail. When's that?
This is actually
After you took it?
3 minutes before we took out the camera.
Whoa, no way.
We were still in there.
Let's have a look. Oh, we're 2 inches too high?
Yeah.
Someone farted in this tent.
Yeah.
You farted, Jeffers. I can smell that. Anyway, that's the end of day 2.
We have to mention, we also still learn every single minute of those trips. So that is what keeps us motivated. That is our drive to make these films for you, is to all become better carp anglers.
They haven't fed at all in daytime. They have just drifted past, and I felt we were very close to having one on a zig.
It's a little bit cold.
It's cold, it's horrible. I feel for the divers, but not enough to say, oh guys, don't put it out. Don't put the rods out. We are going heavy on the bait on the live camera, but we are just going to put a zig over it. Okay, and the heavy bait is because we haven't yet done heavy bait. Oh yeah, we're going to move the live cam as well down the little hill. Forgot to tell you that. Because we're going to put a bit more bait out, we're going to move the live cam a little bit down the hill it's on into slightly deeper water and then fish the zig up it. So
A bit of ice in the goggles.
oh my God. You have so much fun out there, you guys. You know it's really horrible when everyone else has left the lake that was fishing. It's like no one's interested, just us.
It is snowing.
Doesn't seem like it doesn't feel like a lot of bait, but he's spreading it in a line between the gully of the bars. A lot of cloudy mix. Them fish will come and look at that within, I would say, within 15-20 minutes. And if you haven't noticed, ladies and gentlemen, it is now snowing. We wanted a snow carp, so look, Snow, if you're going to come down properly, at least do it properly, like really come down and give it to us, you know. I'm talking blizzards, potential avalanche on the hills behind us, that type of caper, you know. Do you know what? I haven't caught a snow carp for forever. If I catch a 50-pounder in the snow, on a zig, on any bloody method actually, I will get in the lake. I will get in the lake in my pants. Oh God, that needs to be on its own channel.
We don't make those kinds of films, Abby.
Guys, my hands are getting cold. Could you hurry up?
Wow, that's so savage.
Oh, this is unreal. Come on, guys. Let's do it for carp fishing. Let's do it for baby Kenyon, baby Quintin. We need to catch a snow carp. Let's get some subscribers for these guys. It'd be the greatest thing ever. Let it snow, let it snow. We are absolutely mental. Oh, I can't actually believe we have not had one little nibble on that camera. And that zig had such a, it just looks perfect. It looks ideal. What sort of prick goes fishing in the snow, mate. Honestly. Like, I really admire your optimism, but you're actually an idiot. Why waste a week of your life in a tent in sub-zero temperatures? Easy, Tiger. Come on, man. Like, you've got to show commitment in your life. You know, if you want to achieve greatness, you want to make history, you've got to put yourself out there. The greater the risk, the bigger the reward. Get back in your little seat and pipe down. Don't tell me to pipe down. No. Have a little think about what you've done, right? You've got a wife at home, a kid at home, right? You haven't seen them because you've been at a load of shows. You finish a show, you drive straight to Shropshire, yeah? Straight, you don't even go home. You come straight to Shropshire to catch nothing. Really, twatbox? No. Not even nothing, right? Nothing has even eaten your bait. Like, not one morsel. Apart from poxy perch, right? No one cares about perch. This is a carp film. What have you caught? What have you done with your time? You've made nothing. Remember that. Out of this, you have made nothing. So you are a little prick. That's actually really harsh because I have feelings and I have shown great commitment. And as I say, you have to be in it to win it, right? You have to be in it to win it. So if I lived by your little attitude, your pathetic little alter ego, what would I ever achieve? That's it, and that's where you need to keep it. Because right until the last, you are only ever seconds from a bite. And I've already proven it. We've had so many fish pass by, and if I listened to you, I'd have never even got to experience what I've experienced on this trip. I'd have never seen these fish go past. I might have laid in bed at night thinking, oh yeah, it's really cold outside, the fish are all still, they don't really move much. But no, they've been zooming around, mate. So, don't lie, you have learnt something, because I have. I've learnt a lot. What's this?
Like half an hour ago.
Oh, good height, yeah?
Is that above the maggots?
Yeah, look at this. Let's have a Is that another clip?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
they're fast.
Oh, we're at a good height. That's gonna cross its flank, innit?
So there.
Oh, look, hang on, what's happening to the zig? What, the other zigs are lower, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the other one.
See why I'm not bothered about them worms going on there? Look at that. Could have foul hooked that one. No, I didn't hand sharpen the hooks. I was just kept. That was some big uns. We got the location right, baby. Yeah? Don't you worry about the Hamidi. We're all on the money. Yeah? We're going to get a chance there. We'll get a chance.
They seem to be using the bar like a motorway, don't they?
Well, I think they're going through the channels and they're staying really low, but not tipping down. They're just cruising at speed, looking around, exploring, and it just shows you think in these temperatures now they'd be.
Oh, well, I was desperate for you to reschedule, as you know, mate, because
Yeah.
I thought it was mission impossible. It's proving to be mission impossible.
What do you think of that, Ali?
That's crazy. That's just they're swimming about, little groups, pods of carp going all over the lake. The zig is the only way in the daytime, obviously. I think we'd get a chance on the bottom at night if we were fishing, 24/7. But we're not. We're fishing in a short window in the day, and the conditions are awful. And these fish are. Wow! Look at that. Oh, he's almost like. Oh my God!
He
Yeah.
like almost smacked the zig.
Doesn't like. I mean, he's. You think what? Only takes one of them to.
I didn't expect them to be so fast in
I
such
did.
cold weather. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What do I keep shouting? Light levels. Light
Yeah.
levels. They're not.
I know Luke moves fast because it's cold because he's trying
But
to get out.
it's light related. I think as carp anglers, we really underestimate the way these fish are moving is as a result of they've woken up now. They're awake. Yeah, the temperature dips back down. Yeah, fine, but they're not. They might stop them eating, but it's not stopping them swimming. These are motoring around at speed as opposed to being docile and.
Here we go. There are another 3 big
These
ones.
are huge carp.
This one's really big.
I mean, that has got to be.
See it as well.
Here, I'm gonna replay this one. That was awesome.
I don't know what they're up to. What are you up to, carp? If any carp out there have an account, an Instagram account, just please comment. Like, you know, you might be having yourself as an alias as a human being, but really you are a carp in a former life. Then please comment. What are you doing just swimming around and ignoring my zigs? Is it the right height? I can't work out. Slightly too high.
Yeah.
That one is that one there?
Clear to see.
But
How?
I feel like these ones are lower than the first group of
There's
carp
been
that
a
came
little
by.
bit, yeah, there's been
Yeah.
slight variations between them. Them ones
Yeah.
are, what are they, that far off the bottom, and then maybe that. But the other ones, we've got some about that. On a lake where, oh,
It could be a pike. We've got lots of pike coming by.
has anyone done a water test yet of the temperature? What is it? It's got to be close to freezing. These fish are just roaming. They're in there, they're going through their patrol route, aren't they? Their natural.
Even the pike come to check it out. This is not the first time he's come by.
Look at that.
Pretty fast pace.
Yeah, man, they're looking, baby. With regards to moving around, boy, they're motoring. So the snow made me feel excited that, wow, if we caught a carp, what a great achievement it'll be, because just the stigma attached to catching carp in the snow.
I was full of excitement. I've seen some of the work you guys do. It's absolutely amazing. And to experience it and watch it on my own fishery is a bit of a dream, really. However, I did look at the forecast and tell him, Ali, please reschedule. But you've always got to be confident. There's no point in being in the game. You've got to believe you're going to go.
Where's that other
Never
big
give
there?
up.
There was mass fish movement earlier, wasn't there?
I mean, it's so exciting. When it's your own fish, it's like, bloody hell.
Look at these ones.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
What do you think about zigs? Do you think we've got the right height? They are.
That's the creamfish, Harry.
That's that. Look,
That's
that
52.
zig's that, Harry.
52, that fish.
Yeah. The one that went past
Yeah.
it before as well was Decker.
Yeah.
About 46, 47.
Yeah, that was the creamfish. 52, that was last caught, that one.
That's it.
Yeah, 100%. It's got two little marks on its back. There's always room to learn in fishing, and obviously this is my own fishery. I think I know an awful lot about it. However, I didn't expect to see the amount of perch that we've seen. I thought we'd see more roach than we've seen. We haven't seen many roach at all. So you've stopped me having to net the lake next week. Thank you very much. And I think the carp are more active than I thought they would be. They're swimming quicker than I thought they would be. I thought they would pick up a bit more bait than they have. We've not seen a single fish eat a bait, have we? Not a carp anyway. But it is snowing heavily and the water must be, I think if the wind drops, it would freeze over. That's how cold it is.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
look at this. Look at this.
when did that happen?
I don't know the bar.
Did you see that they came towards the zig and then turned around?
Yeah, wow.
That is a reaction.
Look at them moving it.
Zig.
I mean, look at those maggots. They're dying on the bottom, aren't they?
It's strange.
Look,
Oh, look at that. That's a big long fish.
cool, huh? They're just cruising about.
Look how close. That's a mirror.
That's a mirror.
It's not, it was common.
Come on. That's a mirror.
100% it was common.
It's a mirror, mate.
It's a mirror.
It's a
Yeah,
great
I agree
mirror.
with Ali. It's a mirror.
No, 100%.
Something like that.
If fish are coming in on the camera, he'll be able to tell us what it is and how big it is. Right, someone call Specsavers. Now that was mad. That was a big mirror that came in the swim, but Harry was like, it's common. It's a common. Look, you can even see a scale there at the front.
That's a common.
No, you're seeing the ripples in its scales. Anyway, you can decide, was it a common or a mirror?
You know, you try lots of things and they are very frustrating to catch at times, even when they are all over you. So yeah, see what they're doing in the day.
Ain't even a debate. I'm just worried what glasses we're going to get Harry. That's all I'm thinking about. Oh, so this is bottom of the bar.
Right. On
Just
the
on
corner.
the edge.
Yeah,
Yes.
but at the foot of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, not on a slope or higher up. So this is in the bed of the lake.
it is.
Yeah?
It is.
Too low there, wasn't it?
That was
That's a lovely
Scaly
carp.
mirror. This
Oh, so that's in a great position as well.
It is.
How the is that not gone?
That's the question.
Look at the height of that.
Look.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it's near it, but it's nowhere near.
That was really
a
close.
linear. They'll recognise all these. Rob will recognise all these fish. That's such a distinct. That's a really good camera angle.
No,
this
no,
one.
this is the right hand rod.
Oh, this is all the right hand rod. The honey hole.
It's a,
Oh my god.
oh my god.
Oh, it's like gone inside and out. Mate, Rob needs to see this shit. This
This
is
one
it's
between
through
the
the
zig
two,
rig
yeah.
and the camera. Let's
They're
do- Ooh.
all turned away, didn't like it.
Quite interesting reaction. Oh,
And that's
this is
the
one. This is the one.
Can you go and... Oh, it
at
takes
that.
its mouth, hits the line.
What?
Oh my God, nearly foul hooked it. None of these have even shown not one of these fish has shown zero attention to the lake bed, have they?
No, not interested.
Not even looked, like not one has even acknowledged the lake bed. So zigs are the one for sure.
We've seen a lot of fish swim by in front of the underwater cameras, but one area was particularly murky. I saw that with the drone, but we couldn't fish there because it's on the other side of the bar. So I asked Ali, is it okay if we place a couple of rods over there too? Because the purpose of this trip is obviously to learn as much as possible. It would be great if we caught one in front of the underwater camera, but any carp caught would be amazing, especially in these conditions. I borrowed Ali's bait boat to get these rods out, and I drove them towards the bar. The bar is in the middle of the lake, and on the echo sounder I could see really clear that before I expected the incline, the bottom first went down. There was a hole right on the bottom of the slope of those bars, which is obviously an amazing winter spot. And I also saw some signs of carp lying in that hole. So I dropped the rig, I went into the night with a lot of anticipation, I can tell you.
I have, for a very long time, seen someone catch a carp in the snow.
Look at that. In the middle of the bottom left. Massive fish.
Very good morning.
Very good morning.
It's nice and white.
It's very white.
So
Hey, it's so white. I was a bit sleepy. I'd literally just dozed off, I think. So I was like, there's a noise. What is that noise? Where am I? What planet am I on? And then it was you. And I was really happy because there'd been a fish caught. And the bit I was excited about was the snow. Seeing a carp in the snow. Oh, go on, Will and Quentin. Will and Quentin fishing. Look at that.
He's like, Kenyon, I have a fish. I think it's a good one. And I just thought, no way, how?
Just turns up one night, puts them out as a educational experiment for the viewers, and whops out a fish. Very, very interesting. They don't call him the Dutch maestro for nothing. Oh, I got you.
watch out, fish almost slipped out.
Let's have a look.
At this, Ali. Lovely scaled. How big do you reckon it is? 40 pound? Oh, those scales on the flank.
It's a lovely carp.
Lovely fish.
You gotta be happy with that, bro. Ain't you? Are you happy?
Look at this.
This is like epic. Look at that. If you're gonna catch your first English carp ever in the snow, but it's to complete a pool of knowledge that we gained. Will they feed in the dark? The reality is, in any 24-hour window, the carp will, even though on camera in the day all we're seeing them is motoring around at high speed, we don't know what they do in the dark in this condition. They have to feed at some point. There's always a window. I just want to look at a picture of my first...
It doesn't even matter how big it is, because I'm just so happy to...
It's a mega carp.
To have caught my first UK carp, so it's a PB straight away.
Yeah.
If it was 10 pound, it would have been a PB.
Yeah.
But to have a big fish as an English PB in the snow,
insane.
With you on an underwater project, Ali, I don't think it gets much better.
The downside is with me, apart from that, all the other bits were great. The snow is what makes it. The snow is the best bit, I think. That's like, it's the magical part. And yeah, also just, creeping out, getting the rods out, and just such a short... It shows, I tell you, the inspirational part is, you talk about the time of year, if you think of yourself as a normal everyday angler, he's only put the rods out for a night and he's caught a carp. So you got to be in it to win it, haven't you? And if you hadn't seen, I've been talking to friends on messages, if you hadn't seen what we're seeing on camera, you'd be looking at this weather and thinking the carp would be dormant, doing nothing, static, and it's actually the complete opposite. They're really active. Yeah, they're really active and they're catchable, as this Jurgen Klopp lookalike has just proven.
Look behind
look
you.
in time.
snow for breakfast.
Snow. He eats snow for breakfast. Look at that.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Let's start zeroing scales and let's
Exactly.
let's
see
chop
what
this
the
up.
fish does.
I noticed you've followed the continental route of putting 4 rods out. I like that as well.
Well, with 2 anglers.
Yeah.
No,
one of
3
them-
actually,
one of
if you
them's
count the
pregnant,
baby.
is that-
Yeah.
yeah, 3 actually. Where's the other setup?
Here he is.
Well done. Well done. And your video is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my word, amazing.
We're really happy. Come on, let's
Yeah.
get it on this bar.
Oh wow.
Rob, you're
And-
going to recognise this, aren't you?
I
Take
don't
a
know.
photo.
Come and have a look. You're going to recognise it straight away.
Which one is it?
Big Bertha. It's a fish called Big Bertha. It's very pretty. It's scaly on both sides.
Woohoo!
42's guess, my guess.
You're happy though, aren't you?
Oh,
Look at that smile. Look, they call it a Cheshire cat, a Shropshire cat.
It's actually a really pretty fish as well.
Oh, it's a belter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a once a year fish. It's an incredible fish. Yeah. Yeah, amazing.
Scales are zeroed.
Okay. Ellie, you're gonna read it?
Yeah, I can read. I think I can still read.
Okay. We have Gabby here.
Kinga. Oh, he's accurate. He's accurate. He said,
I said 42.
you're absolutely bang on, Roberto. 42 free. 42 free. 4-2 free, baby. Well done. Well done.
My first UK carp is a 40-pounder.
Jurgen Klopp. La 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 la. Jurgen Klopp. La 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 la.
All right, let's make a photo.
Jurgen Klopp.
Look at this. What an experience to be in the UK with my friends and with the one and only Ali Hamidi.
The one and only Rob Hales.
The Rob Hills.
Well, thank you so much for this experience.
Look at this.
We're having the best
What a
time.
fish.
Sorry for catching it in this weather. It's an incredible capture.
My
It's pretty
first
epic,
ever
yeah?
UK carp.
That's unreal, mate. What a UK carp as well. And the thing you don't realise, and it's good to say it on camera, is this particular setup, RH Fisheries. I think I told you on the phone before you came down. It's not because Rob's here. In 20, 30 years' time, Rob will go down in the history of UK carp fishing as creating a new legacy and strain of fish as some of the best carp in the country. They are unbelievable, you know. He's had this setup has faced a lot of undue criticism over the years, which I've had to observe. And when you look at these fish, you know, in 30 years' time, your child will be fishing. Yeah, we'll be fishing for these carp, you know, and they are some of the best looking, healthiest conditioned fish, and they are, you know.
How big's this one, Willow?
42 pounds. Wow.
Guessed it exactly, Rob.
Perfect. Okay, let's make a photo, slip it back, and get the rods back in front of the underwater camera.
No worries, Jürgen.
Thank you so much, guys, for this experience. Yes!
What an amazing feat. Well done, mate.
That just makes it all the more special.
Incredible, mate. Well done. Right, let's go and get him out on underwater, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go and try and
Let's
catch
do it.
one underwater in the snow. But we're all learning, constantly learning. Professor Willen has taught us more.
That's the best capture I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Lovely. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy right now.
I'm going to have 2 different types of zigs out. One is going to have foam and a couple of maggots above it, and the other one's going to have a gooed up ball above it. But all of the foam's now soaked in goo, where I hadn't soaked those balls in goo, which is not like me. And the amount of fish that have come near to it and have shown zero interest in its existence. But there is, I said to Willem earlier, there is a saying we always have, there's always a fish, or there's always a fish to be caught somewhere on any lake.
So I decided to put out 2 rods over there by the island as well, and 2 rods over there by the island, 2 for me, 2 for Kenyon. Oh, and what a success that was. No way. There's a fish on. I got a couple of bleeps, so I walked over here, and just as I got there, indicator went up. I've got one on again. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is 100%. This is so exciting. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. That looks big, that looks really big. Oh, it looks like it's tangled in another line. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh yeah, he's in.
When Willem caught the second fish, I don't think I've ever seen a look of shock on his face when he caught a fish like that one. Because it was a day bite on a bottom bait rig, which is counterintuitive to everything we were experiencing.
Just unbelievable. Middle of the bottom lip. Again, perfectly hooked. Never would have come out. Look at that. Just one maggot on top. It's so nice, it's darker than I thought. I thought it was not as dark.
Well done, mate.
Here we go.
Unbelievable. So happy for you. Not one, but two English carp now to your record.
I'll lift it,
Yeah,
if you can
lift
read
it
the
a
scales.
Oh my God.
What?
It's bigger than your first one.
No.
That's the only thing you've got wrong. Is the guessing your sizes.
I thought it was smaller.
A brace of UK 40s in the snow, you little dancer. What a little geezer.
Well, if you
That's what we
need-
call you, a geezer around here, right?
Well, Ali, if you need any tips, you can just come over in my bivvy later.
I will, mate.
I did not expect it to
Right,
be a
should we
40.
Yeah, you haven't even fished for 12 hours.
This is,
You deserve it, mate. You guys have been in the UK in terrible conditions. You put a lot of effort in, a lot of work. It's kind of symbolic that you get to lift the carp up and...
all right.
Okay.
Ali.
Get it? Get yourself locked.
Yes,
Straighten your baby up.
it's a lot better than we thought it is.
I'll get it. Roll it back, roll it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Second, UK 40.
Second. I don't know if there's many people that have only ever caught two carp from the UK and they're both 40-pounders. Put it in the comments. Tell us, is it possible? Unbelievable, mate.
Wow.
Unbelievable. There's people that wait a lifetime to catch what you've just done. And this is, remember, this is a 10 fish a year syndicate.
Well,
And
I'm
you-
a 2 already.
Yeah. You've got 8 to go, and you're like a top dog. So
Wow.
and I don't think there's too many that have caught them with snow. This is the first. For me, it's a first. I have never ever seen a UK 40-pounder caught. I've never witnessed it and been out there in the snow. So it's an absolute honour to share this moment with you.
We've been talking about these fish all week, and we've seen them coming by on the underwater camera, and the only thing that was missing is one on the bank.
Yeah.
And here's the second. So what a way.
But hopefully one day we get to return here and catch them in the act feeding underwater. That would be the next dream. And I wouldn't want to do it with anyone but you guys, you know. That'd be a real dream. Well done, mate. You've made history, yeah. You have made, I think so. I think you've made, yeah, it is.
What's the plan, mate?
I think the plan is we're going to try to put an underwater camera where you've had your spot, produce a couple of fish in short succession. You're confident it's like a little feeding hole that they seem very happy in.
So obviously we had to catch carp in front of the underwater camera, and Willem caught 2 already. So I had to go there.
Bottom bait, just a few maggots and a bit of foam.
At first it was really clear, and then I swam towards the place and it was murky. I couldn't see 20 centimeters, I could not see anything.
So the boat is lying still now, but if you see this going down, and if I would go further up, I would go up the bar. And that is the spot where I caught 2 fish so far. There's carp right underneath.
That's not a
here.
carp, mate.
That's 100% a carp. 100%, that's a big carp.
Okay. I hope you're right.
100%, mate.
Well, I was hovering atop of the spot and I placed the camera already. There was literally a fish swimming under me, but I couldn't see it. And then I placed the rig, which was kind of epic.
Very encouraging for anglers that get to this time of year, and even in these horrible conditions, they're still there to be caught in this incredible atmosphere.
After reviewing the footage of the new spot, it was clear that the fish loved this borehole because plenty of fish came by. It cleared up a lot, and we are afraid that that is a sign the fish stopped feeding, and not a single piece of bait was picked up after that.
Oh look at that one.
Yeah.
All bits on it.
You see the half linear at the tail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 61.
What?
What's the tail? How long it is? Yeah, it's 60, Zach. 61.12, that fish.
Oh
We have
my.
the 60 on film.
Oh my god.
Last time she was caught, if you look at the picture in the cabin and the tail, that's the fish.
And to our surprise, the same fish as my first UK carp visited the spot again. We didn't expect this to happen.
But we just haven't had them feed. So night time, in the hours of darkness, they have had a little snuffle, which is good to see. And one in the morning as well, in daylight hours. So anyway, I don't know what you conclude from that.
One happy angler.
So your husband-to-be
Yeah.
has not only caught a brace of 40-pounders in the most extreme conditions I think I've ever seen carp caught, but it was officially last night the coldest March night for 12 years.
No.
Yeah, and there's been no 40s caught on the lake this side of Christmas. And to just boost his ego a little bit more, the one fish, the second one, is an unnamed fish, so I think William should name it.
It will be called Liam,
Liam. The carp is now known as Liam.
but the name cannot be
We can't tell
used
anyone yet.
until
That's
our
a
baby's
secret.
born.
Okay, so with the day you tell me your son is born, the fish is Liam.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he's a young, healthy, beautiful fish, so that's good.
Elliot, carp. Oh, it's carp. Oh,
Oh, they're huge!
Turned away from it.
mate! That was so close. You were so close.
Oh, there's so big.
Turned away
You
from it
were
last
so
minute.
close.
Second one.
How long have we got? We've got an hour and a half. An hour and a half of light.
Oh, it would be so epic if we caught one now.
He couldn't make it up. Lukey's gone out to just check the cameras. He spotted some carp in this corner. We've got one rod there. We're going to put another one there.
I already had a feeling that most carp were shoaled in a corner where we couldn't fish first, but then two anglers moved and we could reach the area.
One more swim. Insane if it happens. Go, 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 go.
Let's do it, Ellie.
Go,
Come
go.
on.
I'll take your mic off. Go on, crack on. Get out there. Less small talk, more big swims. It needs to be the one.
Then I dove down there and I saw a lot of clouds first, but I didn't know what it was because I couldn't find carp. So I placed the rig, the SIG one, and then I moved towards the other spot and actually I found the carp. So I was there, I saw one carp going away from me and two were laying there passive. I placed the SIG on top of them, almost on top of them. I gave them like 20 centimeters of space and I thought we're gonna catch them. And yeah, that was epic.
It's all about positivity. PMA, right to the death. Any angler watching this should take solace from the fact that we are willing to give it our all, even with snow, because will to give it your own, because Willem did it. He caught a fish, and if we listened to you, we wouldn't even be here. So there you go. You haven't even got any friends. Just me. Just me. They've all deserted you as well. They've just left you in a chair. No carp, no humans, just you. You're an absolute idiot. And by the way, I don't care if that hat's 100% waterproof. You are so ugly. You are so ugly. You're so much uglier than me. Like, I am so handsome. I know I need a bit of a shave, but you are looking ugly. Scaly one. Good height for the zig. Look at this.
That's a much bigger fish.
That's a
Oh, that's a fish called the bulldoze. That's about 44. The yellow. See how yellow it was?
Yeah.
There's that one's in the cabin, that one.
Oh! They're still quite a way. Look how far back they are. It's not even moving the zig.
But
it's not even moving it. It's got to be outside of a metre, that. Look, that looks like it's going to take it. Oh my God, look at that. Whoa. Mate, that was the closest, I'd say, to actually looking like it's going to take it. Oh, mate, he turned away from it. It was about to go in its mouth.
It was quite close, yeah.
Oh my God. We've got it really lovely height. There's a few maggots on the top. It's your best zig dancing shoes, isn't it? Look, swimming past. That's quite low, that one, bit smaller, not interested. This one. Oh look, Roach is taking the maggots, look. Oh, we got a Roach, have we got he's let go of the zig. We've had our first bite on the zig! Yeah! With just a little while left, we got our first take. I'm not even gonna go out and hit it yet. I wanna enjoy the moment. Mate, I'm not having you drag me down. Honestly, I'm not having you drag me down. I'm gonna, in fact, in 3, 2, 1, you're gonna disappear. I don't know what happened there. It's just, these things happen when you're doing underwater filming. Just like sometimes you just find yourself seeing things. Do not listen to the little devil on your shoulder. If you believe it in your soul that there's carp to be caught, there always is. You're better off out there. Positivity. That's the way we should all lead our lives. Wow, what a session. I've absolutely loved it. A great bunch of people, great company. Not caught one myself in front of the cameras, but we have caught carp as a team.
Back in the cottage because all the cameras need to dry, but look at that photo, Gideon.
It's been a good day in the UK.
And this photo with the whole team is a memory that will last forever.
Like, I've worked with plenty of camera people and had good chat, but these guys, what they do is off the Richter scale.
Obviously, you guys see Luke diving and freezing his ass off and all kinds of things. He is one of the hardest workers we know, but what he does not get appreciated for enough is what an amazing team member he is.
Luckily it isn't so cold, Luke.
It's cold.
While we are waiting for the slowest person on earth to tie a rig. Ellie, hurry up!
Oh, thank you. I finally got an occurrence. That's funny. You did actually hook yourself. That's why you're bleeding. You did get hooked. Yesterday, for sure, we had every camera in really good positions. Fish moving, traffic regularly. Exciting, exciting. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Oh, we nearly, oh my God, he's pulled the zig down. We just didn't see a fish attempt to eat anything. But we had some crazy occurrences with regards to one swimming into the zig and like not taking it, but it's pretty much rolled up the side of its head.
And it happened not only one time, but another time as well.
We were a few inches from something cool, something historic, but it is what it is, you know. I'm still really fascinated by what we've seen. Don't worry guys, no unhooking technique, just lay it in the snow. It's so high, we're... Kenyon, where are you? I can't see you through there. It's like a scene out of the film Everest, yeah? Ladies and gents, all of you when you're fishing and you think nothing's happening, this is going on.
Look at that comment.
Look at them all. Mate Rob, there's like 80 million clips on this rod today.
We call them boobies.
The booby hunts, more fish going, look. Oh, the booby. I can't work out what direction they're going in. Are they going into the corner?
Yeah.
Oh my liberty, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna eat it. Get out of my face, I'm not even looking at it. They're all big, Rob.
Yeah.
They're basically all big.
The first one was a big 50, wasn't it?
Oh, they're turning away from it, they're not.
Oh, that could be the 60.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
Hey Roberto, you will not know we're filming this part. We wanted you to see this as a part of the film as a little surprise.
We feel like we're going home with the feeling that we've made friends for life. We want to say a huge thank you, first of all, to the Hales family, Rob, Harry, Helen, Joshua. You were such an unexpected gift this week.
That's the most beautiful thing. You're always so welcoming and so helpful in allowing us to come and make this content. So not only have you created amazing fisheries with incredible carp, but the fact that you're so supportive to allow us to come and do this type of stuff means anglers for generations to come will benefit from this work. Cheers, champ.
Ali, there are no words, you big old lunatic. We are so grateful, not just for your time and your knowledge, but also for your mentorship.
Oh my lord, mate. Why have we moved this rod?
What?
Why did we move this rod? Why did we move it away from...
I should go back in the water.
Look at that one.
No way.
Mate, that is the
That-
best.
that's a
This is
beautiful
the
fish.
busiest session we've ever had while we've been here, isn't
Look
it?
at those scales.
Yeah, that's only a 30. That.
Nah, yeah, we're not. We were in an absolute honey hole.
And still blanking.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's just a great thing to see.
Unless your name's Willem, it ain't gonna happen.
That was the name of this film, right? One more blank?
One more Willem.
One more Willem.
Need another Willem.
Yeah.
That's how I got myself into this problem.
Yeah. Also a short session, he said.
That one was pretty good.
We can't wait till the next one.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Roughly. That's
One
a
more
wrap.
swim?
Oh, you can go.
No, I'm good. You know, I feel like the pregnant lady should be excused. I'm pulling the Prego card. I'm going home.
Again.
Like, what do you mean again?